Hey, you might recognize this. This is where I was from last week, and I'm shooting this last week. This is just a continuation, kind of part two. So happy Sunday to you. I'm a week behind you. Last week I shared about a woman who came to see me and wanting advice if she could do this. Okay, check this out. Like the next day, I interview a guy, and he's wildly successful. He's 35 years old, venture capitalist, money manager guy, sharp, confident, good guy, no ego, but he wants to be a movie star, man. He wants to be a badass movie star. He wants to, yeah. And he basically comes to me and, asks if it's possible for someone at age 35 to do something like this. So again, similar to this other woman. Of course, I said, of course it is. Of course it is. But, if you'd started when you were 15, guess what? You just gave away, 20 years. So 20 years of being in the business and all kinds of roles and opportunities. So that's gone. You're not competing against 20-year-olds. You're not going to be this young stud guy. You're in your mid-30s. And if you want to have a career at this, starting this late, you better be creating content, man. You better be proactive as hell in producing your work, your films, your stories, and finding and building your team for support. Not that you can't do it alone, but you better be aggressive in getting your talent out to the world and not just waiting around for some break. Can you do this? Absolutely you can. But check this out. Here's the interesting part why I want to share about this guy. He, at 35, he's like, I don't have time for training. I'm in a hurry, if I were to go through your full training, I'm going to be almost 37 when it's done. I can't do that. I got to go now. And I said, I'm like, I tried to hold a little bit of a mirror up, but I could tell he was not a good fit for us. He is in a hurry. He would be impatient. It wouldn't be moving quick enough for him, because Sandy's approach is this brick by brick process. Hell, even some of our younger students sometimes will get impatient, which I'll be honest with you, I can't understand. I never once, ever was impatient with with the teachings. With my career unfolding, yes, but not with coming to class, man. But anyway, and hello, I was studying with Sanford Meisner, so let's compare apples and apples here. But anyway, the point is that I knew this guy wouldn't be a fit. So, I didn't go on long with him. But as he walked away, I thought to myself, man, I wish you luck, pal. I hope you do it. And so what he's going to go do is he's going to go take an on-camera class and a cold read class and an audition class, workshop. And these workshop things have become wildly popular. And there's so many good ones. There are. And there's so much beautiful information to glean from it. There is. So I'm not bagging on them. I just would like to offer some balance that they'll take you so far. These workshops and information, you're going to learn some good things. When I say tricks, it's not tricks, just some skill set. You are. On how to audition, how to get a resume, all these things, they're important. These are all things that should be covered, that need to be covered. But when people think that they can become actors by taking workshops and intensives about on-camera this and cold read that, etc., we talked about this a while back. Do you need training? This came up about a month ago. I say yeah. I say that to invest in a foundation. Look, man, it depends on why you're doing this. I've never seen 2 seconds of The Bachelor or Bachelorette, but I've seen enough of a commercial to know what's going on, and my God, whoa. But anyway, I'm just talking about the concept. pick me. Anyway, never mind. Don't get me started. But why do I bring that up is that most of those people on there, they're doing it to showcase they want to be celebrities, they want to be social media stars, influencers, actors. That's, but then give me Christian Bale, Cate Blanchett, oh God, I should be able to rattle off a gazillion. That's craft. That's the difference. That's the difference between some guest spots, some little credits, and a career. So I say, no matter what your age, how old will this guy be in 2 years if he goes through the training? He'll be 37. How old will he be in 2 years if he doesn't go through? He'll be 37. Okay? And where will he be? Well, there's no predicting. There's no doubt he could go take some classes, catch a break, get quote unquote, discovered and launch. Could happen. But I want better odds than what I personally feel for something like that. So goes back to why you're doing this. Why do you want to be an actor? And that'll help you decide where you should take your next step, what class to take, where to move, who to study with. What kind of foundation do you need? Why are you doing this? Okay. Happy Sunday.